In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
Greetings and welcome back to Fisher Wealth Management's Tips of the Week. Once again, I'm Rick Fisher and the managing partner here at Fisher Wealth Management. This week's tip is on required minimum distributions. For any of you that are in retirement, much less approaching 70, this is important. After years of delaying income tax on your 401k and IRA contributions, Uncle Sam comes to collect in retirement. Distributions from 401ks and IRAs become required after the age 70 and a half, and you must pay income tax on each withdrawal. Here are some strategies for taking required minimum distributions that will help you preserve as much of this spending power as possible. Remembering to take these withdrawals, by the way, is essential to your retirement security. You must take your first required minimum distribution by April 1st of the year following the year in which you turn 70 and a half. I know it's a mouthful. Subsequent distributions are due by December 31st each of the following years. By the way, the penalty for failing to take these distributions is stiff. It's 50% tax in addition to income tax on the amount that should have been taken. So you're not helping yourself at all by not taking these distributions. The penalty for not taking the right amount is just simply too severe. Retirees who delay their first withdrawal from their retirement account until April 1st of the following year will actually end up having to take two distributions in the same year. And because the second distribution will be due prior to December 31st, a lot of times we end up having to double up or take two withdrawals in the same calendar year. And for many of you that are otherwise on a fixed income, this could end up throwing you in a higher tax bracket in a lot of cases. So you really have to be careful about how you choose to take these withdrawals. By the way, for any of you that are still working and have money in a company-sponsored 401k plan, you're actually not even required to take required minimum distributions as long as you don't own the company or at least 5% of it. So this could allow you to defer for even longer if you're still working. Some of you could consider converting some of your traditional IRAs to Roth IRAs. You know, Roth IRAs are not subject to required minimum distribution rules, so you could convert some of that to lower the amount you have to take. If you don't need the money, you could also consider removing securities from your IRA as opposed to removing cash. The IRS will allow that. Well, guys, that's just a few of the things to think about as far as required minimum distributions are concerned. So if you're not certain if your plan is the right one, we welcome you to call us here at Fisher Wealth Management. You remember, you're planning for one retirement, we've planned for thousands. So